Welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a topic that's a bit more serious, but incredibly important. We're going to be talking about places in the world where women face extreme challenges and need men to step up. In many countries, women lack basic rights and opportunities. We're going to explore 10 such countries, delving into the cultural, societal, and legal structures that make life difficult for women. The goal here isn't to point fingers or make generalizations. It's about opening our eyes to these issues, fostering empathy, and hopefully inspiring some of us to act. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to Afghanistan, a country embroiled in conflict for decades. The recent Taliban takeover has worsened the situation for women. Overnight, they lost their rights to education, work, and freedom. This is the harsh reality for millions today. Limited access to education and employment confines them to the domestic sphere. This cycle of poverty and dependence is hard to break. Yet amidst the darkness, there are glimmers of hope. Afghan women are incredibly resilient. Organizations work tirelessly to support and educate them. We must amplify their voices and support their efforts. Our next stop is Saudi Arabia, a country defined by its oil wealth and strict interpretation of Islamic law. Recent years have seen progress in women's rights, but cultural norms and guardianship laws limit autonomy. Imagine needing permission from a male guardian to get married, travel, or access healthcare. Some men are challenging these norms, working towards a more just society. More Saudi women are pursuing higher education and entering the workforce. This is a crucial step towards economic independence and empowerment. Our journey now takes us to India, the world's largest democracy, yet a country grappling with deeply ingrained patriarchy and gender inequality. From the bustling cities to the rural heartland, women in India face a multitude of challenges. One of the most pressing issues is the alarming rate of violence against women. Sexual assault, domestic violence, and honor killings remain a tragic reality for far too many. This tragic event sparked nationwide protests and forced India to confront its deeply rooted culture of misogyny. While the government has enacted stricter laws and initiatives to address violence against women, implementation and enforcement remain inconsistent. There's a pressing need for societal change, for a shift in attitudes and beliefs that perpetuate gender inequality. By empowering girls through education, we can equip them with the knowledge, skills, and confidence to challenge these harmful norms and create a better future for themselves and their communities. India has a rich history of strong, independent women, from Indira Gandhi to the countless women breaking barriers in various fields. We arrive now in Pakistan, a nation wrestling with complex social dynamics and a history marked by both progress and setbacks in women's rights. Honor killings, forced marriages, and limited access to education and healthcare are just a few of the challenges women face. But amidst these challenges, a new generation of Pakistani women is rising, determined to reclaim their rights. These courageous women are challenging traditional norms, demanding education, and raising their voices against injustice. One powerful example is the White Ribbon Campaign, a movement of men working to end violence against women. Women's participation is essential for a thriving and equitable Pakistan. Our journey takes us now to Yemen, a nation ravaged by a brutal civil war that has had a devastating impact on its people, particularly women and children. The ongoing conflict has exacerbated existing gender inequalities, leaving women extremely vulnerable. Imagine living in a constant state of fear, your country torn apart by violence, your basic needs unmet. The collapse of healthcare systems has left women without access to essential services, including maternal care. Displacement, food insecurity, and lack of access to clean water further compound the challenges. Women and girls often bear the brunt of these hardships, forced to drop out of school, marry young, or engage in risky survival strategies. In the midst of this humanitarian crisis, Yemeni women are demonstrating incredible resilience, working tirelessly to support their families and communities. They are on the front lines, providing aid, advocating for peace, and rebuilding their shattered lives. The international community must step up its efforts to provide humanitarian assistance and support the empowerment of Yemeni women. Our journey now takes us to Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, a country brimming with potential, yet grappling with persistent gender inequality. While Nigeria has made strides in certain areas, women still face significant challenges in accessing education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. One pressing issue is the prevalence of child marriage. Despite being illegal, the practice remains widespread, robbing young girls of their childhoods and perpetuating a cycle of poverty. Another challenge is the lack of access to quality healthcare, particularly in rural areas. Maternal mortality rates remain alarmingly high, highlighting the urgent need for improved healthcare infrastructure and services. But amidst these challenges, Nigerian women are a force to be reckoned with. From Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie to countless women working tirelessly to uplift their communities, Nigerian women are an inspiration. Our journey takes us now to Somalia, a nation emerging from decades of conflict and instability. The scars of war run deep, and women have borne the brunt of the violence and displacement. While Somalia has made significant progress in recent years, rebuilding its institutions and striving for peace, women still face immense challenges. Female genital mutilation, a horrific practice that violates the rights of girls and women, remains prevalent. This harmful tradition has devastating physical and psychological consequences, yet it persists due to cultural beliefs and societal pressure. Eradicating FGM requires a multi-pronged approach, involving education, awareness campaigns, and legal reforms. Another challenge is the underrepresentation of women in decision-making positions. Despite constituting a significant portion of the population, women remain largely excluded from politics, business, and community leadership. Empowering women to take their rightful place at the table is not just about fairness, it's about harnessing the full potential of Somali society. Our journey takes us to Syria, a nation torn apart by a brutal civil war that has raged for over a decade. The conflict has had a devastating impact on Syrian society, particularly on women and children. Imagine being forced to flee your home, your country, everything you've ever known, seeking refuge in a foreign land. The war has exacerbated existing gender inequalities, leaving women vulnerable to violence, exploitation, and displacement. Yet, even amidst the ruins, Syrian women are displaying incredible resilience, working tirelessly to support their families, rebuild their communities, and advocate for peace. Education has emerged as a beacon of hope for many Syrian girls, offering them a sense of normalcy, a chance to learn, and a path to a brighter future. International organizations and local communities are working tirelessly to provide educational opportunities for Syrian children, but more needs to be done. By investing in education, we are investing in the future of Syria. Our journey takes us now to Sudan, a nation in the midst of a remarkable transformation following a popular uprising that toppled a decades-long dictatorship. The revolution, fueled by the aspirations of young people, particularly women, has ignited hope for a more democratic and equitable future. Imagine taking to the streets demanding change, your voices echoing with the desire for freedom and justice. Women played a pivotal role in the revolution, their courage and determination inspiring the nation. Now, as Sudan embarks on a fragile transition, women are demanding their rightful place at the table, advocating for equal rights and representation in the new government. The road ahead for Sudan is long and arduous, but the spirit of the revolution offers hope for a brighter future. Our final stop takes us to Iraq, a nation grappling with the legacies of conflict, instability, and sanctions. Decades of war and violence have taken a toll on Iraqi society, leaving deep scars and posing significant challenges, particularly for women. The conflict has exacerbated existing gender inequalities, leaving women vulnerable to violence, displacement, and economic hardship. Access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities has been severely limited. Yet amidst these challenges, Iraqi women are demonstrating remarkable resilience, working tirelessly to rebuild their lives, support their families, and contribute to the reconstruction of their nation. Organizations like the Organization of Women's Freedom in Iraq, OWFI, are working tirelessly to empower women, providing them with shelter, legal aid, and vocational training. These organizations are playing a vital role in supporting women as they navigate the complexities of post-conflict life. So, there you have it, 10 countries where women face immense challenges. But this is not a hopeless situation. Change is possible, but it requires action, awareness, and empathy. It starts with educating ourselves about these issues, understanding the complex factors at play, and challenging our own biases. Support organizations working on the ground, donate to charities providing aid and education, or simply spread awareness by sharing this video and starting conversations. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.